actually Colleen the Cool Crone tonight. Thanks, everybody. It's actually Colleen, Allison, Gerald, and Val, because tonight we are bringing you... Oh my God, where is my Mystic 4 stash tag? Okay. Hi, we're the Mystic 4. We have Allison, Aries Girl Tarot. Hello, Allison. We have Val of Next Level Channeling and Dragonfly Crystals. We have the Cool Crone, Colleen here. I am Tarot Stash, the apparently ill-prepared host. But you know what? Y'all will get over it. So, oh, by the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really. And please like, share, and subscribe because it's free. And one of our amazing best chatters actually said, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. It's free. 0 calories.
Oh,
you can't.
yeah.
Hey, you can't mess with that one. Go for it.
Cannot mess with that one. And in fact, I actually heard that if you do like it and you leave a comment after the live, you get an automatic reduction of 500 calories in what you consume today.
Oh,
And
I'm going to go to all of your channels and start doing that because I need to.
And you get karma points. And so please remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Your results may vary. So,
hey, don't laugh like that.
Oh.
Believe in
I just went to take a sip, but I started laughing.
Colleen, thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, it is my pleasure. I'm happy to help my sister out, and I'm happy to join you guys. I love reading with you guys.
Yay.
I love reading with you guys as well. And what do you have coming up on your channel?
Oh God, what don't I have coming up on my channel? I have a lot of stuff. I think I'm doing a thing with you tomorrow night. We're doing readings for readers, which is going to be very exciting and fun. We're doing on Thursday, I'm doing a kitchen table with Marina, I believe. Yeah, I am.
Nice.
Kitchen table with Marina with my sister. Friday, we have the Cool Crone Oracle again. Yay for that.
Yes.
And Saturday, I have a polytarology with friends. And Sunday, we have you and I talking about Beltane. And then we're back to Monday, which is Caffeinated and Unfiltered. So I have a cavalcade of shows coming.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Val, what do you have coming up?
Well, actually, on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, which is what, 4? Is it 4? 1, 2,
Yes.
3.
Yeah, 4
Eastern time. I'm so bad. Dr. Gail is coming on my channel. We're going to try and do this every month, so that'll be fun. And the Normal Sisters show that night at 5:30, 7:30 Eastern, and the Cool Crone on Friday. Looking forward to that at 4 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern time. And that's it for now.
I love it. And by the way, everybody, as you are going to the links, which are listed below in the descriptions, please make sure that you are subscribed, because apparently YouTube is doing some things. And because when you subscribe to Aries Girl Tarot, you get notified when she puts out a video like you did today. So what you got? What's in the pipeline, Allison?
I'm trying to get a lot better about posting on my channel. I'm once or twice a week. I've decided I'm going to post a video that gives a little small reading for each of the zodiac signs, Aries through Pisces. Usually they're going to be about 5 minutes or so for each sign, just real quick little. So that's fun. You can check your different placements. And then I'm on with Heather every Friday, Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar. And we talk about just different subjects. Sometimes we just chat, but we also usually pull cards. And then that's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on her channel. And then I'm on with you lovely people on Mondays at 7, alternating usually, caffeinated and unfiltered. Oh, I'm on with Heather at 8 p.m. I think I said 7 p.m. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. But that's really, that's all I have time for. That's what I'm doing. I'm just proud of myself that I'm actually posting lately. So, but check it out. Anybody that enjoys, just, it's fun. And I'm trying to stay away from love because I used to always do love, and I'm trying to have it be more general, and it has been, which is good. So,
well, that's good. That's great.
Great.
We are going to be answering questions, so please.
oh,
type
thank
them
you, Maria.
all in. Yeah, I wanted you to see that. That's an awesome comment. Yay! And so we are going to be answering questions. So please put your questions in capital letters. We do them in random order. You need to be present for your reading. No politics tonight. And we'll do what we can. And by the way, this is the Mystic Four. I had to find it because now I feel so much better having having this. We all have our quirks, and I have amazing and glorious quirks. So,
well, what do you have coming up on your channel?
Well, on Tarot Stash, I have this new series that I'm starting. It's called Readings for Readers, and my first guest is going to be Colleen the Cool Crown. And what we are doing is Colleen and I are going to be doing a reading for each other while other people watch. And it's a bit like a snapshot of how we formulate our questions, how we use the readings. So it's a bit educational, because let's be honest, for those of us who do readings, do we get readings often? Not really.
No,
Not
no,
really.
I'm fascinated. I'd love to watch because I think I could learn a lot.
Well, you could also get in contact with me about being a guest. So, just saying.
Okay.
And then on Wednesday, I am with Marina and Heart Centered Tarot and Hershey the Shadow Reader. We are doing blind spot readings. And then lots of other fun stuff. Tuesday afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern, Jamie and I are together for Back and Forth with Jamie and Gerald. So that one's just crazy. So, all right. All right. I am getting, I'm looking at all of the readings. Lisa, it's going to be really good. I'm one of the real psychics of YouTube. It's awesome. So
It is.
it's totally awesome. All right. So yeah, overachiever. Yes, thank you. So all right. I think we are probably what we're going to do is we're going to split up the readings. So we're going to do them in pairs. And I think we've caught as many of the readings as we could. And so I would like to say hello to the best lurkers and the best chatters. Thank you all for being here. And thank you for those of you who are watching the playback. I appreciate it. I'm also wondering, I don't listen to myself. I don't watch playback very often. And when I do, I usually watch it double speed. I wonder how we sound.
And this one you
do. Allison does.
I'm a double speeder. People don't talk fast enough for me.
I'm a 1.25. I'm with you.
Hurry it up.
People don't talk fast, and they take so many damn pauses.
Yes. So anyhow, so thank you all for being here, and I think we are ready for Pia's Eclectic Life said, I don't know about any of you, but I can definitely tell Mercury retrograde is almost over.
That's good.
Yes. So, all right. Anybody
You-
want to add anything? And sorry, I'm,
Yeah,
hi.
I want to add one thing. You guys are speeding up. Somebody talking, and I'm turning it down. So the ones that talk like this, and then somebody, and I'm like, okay, turning it, making it slower, so I can
It
hear.
does happen on occasion, but and again, I don't get a lot of opportunities to watch stuff on playback anymore. But often when I do speed it up. I can hear it. I can listen to it quicker. And some people do talk kind of slow.
Oh no, you're right. There are sometimes when I
do.
do that, and then there are sometimes when I listen to those some of the channels that have great information, not readers, but and I want to get through it, and they're just and I want to get through it, but I can't. I got to slow it down so I can process in my brain the concepts they're talking about. It's like I need digestion time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So,
yeah. So, okay. So I've closed the questions. We've got 15 people. I have Jana, Jenny Berlin, Butterflies Are Free, Sherry French, Bratu, Lisa Niedermeyer, Aspasia Rising, Sarah Keispert, Sonia J, Maria is Receiving Abundance, Abby Mia, Jennifer GR, Davaria Cook, and Book Bewitched. So we're pausing there. And our first reading is for Jana. And she said, howdy team, are there any messages for me? And happy Earth Day. So we're starting with Jana. So thank you for being here. And I thought we'd all pull a card for Jana, if that's okay, because we're going to kick it off right, if that's okay. So look at all of us. We're all like, doing okay. I guess I'm starting. They're telling me to start. Of course, I was saying backstage, I argue with my guides. I'm not going to start. Jana, 8, which is strength. This is a strength year. This is important for you to have the perseverance and to also be able to have a brave heart as you interact with what's going on around you. You know exactly, well, I would say you probably know what I'm talking about. You need to be brave. You also need to have ambition. This is the Prince of Wands. Have some ambition for the things that you would like to have happen, and be willing to go out and work for it. A word of warning. I have the 8 of Swords. Don't let indecision slow you down. I don't know if that's something that you sometimes do, but this is a figure out a way to like pump the brakes before you actually get in your own way. So that's what I had for you. Who's next?
I can go.
Go for it.
Jana, it looks like you've got something that you think a lot on. There's something that's heavy on your mind, and I'm going to say that if you see the reality of the situation, and it might be really obvious, or it might just be something you don't want to look at, but if you just do that, it's really going to it's going to serve you. This is something you've been holding on to for a while. I don't know what this is. If you know, great. If not, give it some thought. It might come to you. But this popped out on the pre-shuffle. This is the 4 of Pentacles. This is really holding on to something. This was before I even pulled the cards, and then it was here in the cards as well. So, and this is some sort of truth. It's something that you're aware of, but it feels like it might be somewhat unconscious. I'm getting that from all of my cards that I have here. But that's what I have for you. And yeah, the good news is the sun is here. But the way I often read the sun, depending on the other cards, is that this is look at it, see what's there. It's also a very happy card, and it is the final card. But I'm going to stop there. That's what I got.
Nice.
You want to go, Val?
I can go if you want. So, Jana, there's a lot of manifestation energies around you, swirling around you like crazy. And they're asking you mind control, transformation, and mind control. So this goes hand in hand. What you want to bring in, and not letting the ego mind script tell you otherwise, but believe in everything that you're bringing forward. Knowing with transfiguration, you have every tool in your tool belt to do everything you need to do. This transformation is happening for you right now. So use the power, the superpower of choice, and decide what it is you want in your mind. You're going to smoother waters, and more beautiful days are ahead, but you are at a crossroads. So use that superpower of choice and bring in powerful manifestations, and control the mind. Believe in yourself and everything you do. You have everything you need to bring everything forward. And I see this year being fabulous for you. So
Janice said, I'm learning to be a non-wife. Widow is a survivor.
Oh,
Yes. Well said. Well said. So,
Great.
all right. Colleen.
So my reading was a little different. What I got is that you've been through kind of a war. This has been a very difficult experience for you, but you do have faith. You have faith that you have a life mission that's very important, that you're walking your path, and that your spirituality will see you through everything, because really that's way more important than all the earthly things. And you will see your husband again. I mean, you know that you will, and you'll communicate with him also. So although you've been really mourning a lot, and you've also been healing, those 5 cups are also telling me that you're really, really working on your healing. And like you said, widow as a survivor. I got the Ace of Cups. This is your faith. You do have faith in yourself and your spirituality and all the teachings that you've learned. And that's really going to serve you well. Now, it isn't just life just isn't a big trajectory. It doesn't go either all the way up or all the way down. There's little, it's always jagged. There's always little pit stops along the way. And as sure as you've gone through healing, you still have some challenges to be met. And I'm sure you'll be able to meet them. The King of Wands comes up for you too. And kings have a dual function for me in the tarot. The kings can be a person, can be, King of Wands, a person of action, whatever. But kings are a very high level of development in whatever they're doing, whether it's their career or a spiritual endeavor or whatever. The king level is, I think it's you, and you're ready to let go of what you've been, a wife before, and now you're embracing being a widow. And as you let that go, that opens the doors, the windows, everything for you to go on to a way different way of living. And the last card that you get is the 9 of Cups. There's a joy in knowing that you're safe, you're okay, and that you're not supposed to go. You're not supposed to leave this plane yet. You have more work to do, and you're very much needed here to do that work. The oracle card that I pulled for you, I have to remember how to pronounce this guy's name. Dual Cool. It says Dharma unfolding. So what he's for is to reassure you that everything is happening in divine perfect order, that you're at exactly the right place and at the right time and at the right level of development for you, and that there is so much more on your path for you to discover. So even though you are kind of retiring from one way of life and starting a new way of life, it's going to be a very exciting time of life, and it's going to be filled with love. maybe different love than what you've experienced in the past, but so much love and so much joy and excitement and wonder for you in discovering what all these things are that you have available to you. This could
Yeah.
be new ways of healing. It could be new ways, new psychic gifts that are developed. It could be a new understanding of the universe, of your place in the universe. It could be many different things, but it's all much different than what you have, how you have been living before.
Mhm.
So I'm very glad that you made that statement, widow as a survivor. Yet not only a survivor, you're going to thrive in this next chapter of your life. It may not seem like it now, and give yourself time to reach that level because you are unfolding in an absolute perfect timing.
Wow. Thank you. Wow. Jana, thank you very much for the question and the glorious donation. That was wonderful. Hope that was a good reading for you. And Jana said, I found you all right, and I am lucky in many ways. Thank you. Thank you. So, all right. Allison, you and I are going to go. We're going to do Butterflies Are Free, which is, will I be able to have my surgery in June?
Okay.
So that's a yes or no. But Val and Colleen, I'd like you to answer Jenny's question, which is, hi, can I have a message from my friend Rosie who passed last month? And then Sherry, French, and Bratu are up.
You know, when I tune in, Jenny, to she came right in front of me, Rosie, and she says, tell her I am sending her another friend. And she gave me this beautiful feeling of that warmth of friendship that you had with her, and that soul sister heart connection was so powerful and beautiful. I know that, and she knows how much you'll miss her, but no, she is always around you. She also is showing me a purse, something. I don't know if you'll dig through your purses and you're gonna, or pocketbook, whatever they call them around the country, you're gonna look and find something from her, and you're gonna go, oh, you know, it's going to remind you of her, if not be from her. That's what she's showing me. And just know that everything that you shared on that soul level and in your heart, she is saying, is a tangible thing and remains, and that your connection to her is completely solid. You can call on her anytime. You will feel her around you. She is definitely going to be working with you and be with you. And like she said, she is sending you someone to take that task companion role of being a best friend, a soul sister, someone you can tell your heart secrets to. And I really am, you know, sorry for your loss, because no matter what, we know that everyone's okay on the other side, but we still have to go through the grief. So yeah, sending a lot of love to you, Jenny. Thank you.
So, Jenny, the message that I get from Rosie is that she's waiting to speak to you because she knows that if she connects with you too soon, then you'll hang on to her as a friend and only want to talk to her. You are going to get this new friend, and she's going to be very important in your life. So she's waiting, she's holding back just a little bit because she wants to allow you to get into this other friendship, but then she will be there to talk to you at any time you want. And I don't know if that's a gift that you have already experienced, but if you haven't, then she's going to help you open that up because you will understand her feel. You know, you'll know when it's her. Um, just things are going to go quickly for you as you go through this period of mourning. This friendship that comes into your life will be really, really special. She might be a fire sign. She shows up as the Queen of Wands. I don't know if you're a fire sign, but she might be a fire sign. And that's somebody who's very loyal, always ready to go and do something fun, likes to be busy, doesn't like to get bored. So somebody who you can really go and do things with, that's going to be great. And it's really going to help heal your heart to have somebody to hang out with and to talk to. So this is a really, really good thing.
Wow. What a beautiful message. Thank you, Jenny. And all right, butterflies are free. So will I be able to have my surgery in June? If you're ready, go for it, Allison.
I am. And I don't know your first name. Butterflies are free. So I'll just call you Butterfly. But I'm getting a yes. So I'm assuming that there's some contingencies and you're not really sure. But this looks like a pretty strong yes to me. I would say yes. I think that whatever this is, like a lot of surgeries, it might not be an immediate recovery. There's going to be some recovery time. But I'm getting yes. And if there's something that needs to like occur with you physically before you're able, that kind of thing, or maybe it's a financial, I don't know what it is, but the overall energy is a 9 of Cups. And for me, that's a yeah. Everything you need is there. But I got the King of Wands, the Hierophant, 9 of Wands in the end, the outcome. So I think that, yeah, it's, a lot of surgeries, they're not, anyways, I'm going to stop talking. Clarifier on the Hierophant, I got the Ace of Wands. It's another yes. So yes, for me.
Well, and I will say butterflies are free. I got a yes as well, straight up yes, with the Two of Pentacles, which is, okay, you're going to have a little bit of recovery time. You're going to have to balance a lot of things. I got Temperance and the Sun. That's a beautiful blend there, especially as it comes to healing. So amazing with that. I have the Six of Swords with the King of Cups, which is a great little match of, it's like, okay, this is going to be a journey. Remember to honor your emotions, because part of the healing process is letting things go. And I think the King of Cups knows when to, when the King of Cups knows when to actually go, you know what, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I'm not going to worry about this because I can't. And then I have the Seven of Cups and Strength. Really a nice blend. Use that time to do that. So I think that's beautiful. So, Colleen, were you getting a message for butterflies are free?
No, I'm concentrating on the next one.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Butterflies are free. And okay, Allison, you and I are going to do Brateau. I have an interview for a
Tour
Tour of duty overseas. What are my chances of being selected? So that's what we have. You're welcome.
Okay.
And Cleo and Cleo, sorry.
Okay.
Colleen and Val. Is Sherry French here? Okay, Sherry French, Bertu, Lisa Niedermeyer, and Beth. I'm Sherry, let us know you're here. So, and butterflies are free said thank you. So, all right, go for it if you want to go. Of course, I can do the phone. Here, let me do the phone. Sherry French, please pick up the white courtesy phone for your message from your guides. Yep, Sherry's here.
Okay, go ahead, Val.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I just have that you're really oh, this is really interesting. So I pulled some oracle cards. I pulled first the Mother Mary Love and Peace oracle card. So you have a vibration around you of Mother Mary, and you also have the Miriam. So the Miriam has that really cool, can you see that symbol? The chalice well symbol there.
Oh,
So there's really big healing stuff coming for you. And maybe you're even a person who will be healing for others. You also have Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. So I'm thinking that the message to you is to still yourself, go into a space of love and peace for yourself. Make sure you're really grateful for things in your life, practicing gratitude, but also loving yourself. Make sure that you've got all that stuff going on. And then search your soul. You're going into another phase of your spiritual journey, another chapter of your spiritual journey, and it probably means that you're going to be expanding your gifts, healing. Also, under the Miriam, it says sacred vision. So perhaps clairvoyance is coming in for you. But the whole reason that you're getting this is because you yourself are expanding, your vibration is raising. And so you may find some people have trouble with that because they don't want to leave behind people that are not as evolved. And sometimes that means you kind of have to, because you need to embrace what's going on for you. And sometimes people don't understand what that's about, and that might hinder your progress. But it looks like beautiful progress for you, the soul expansion and healing and love and peace, just beautiful stuff. That's what your guides want you to focus on.
nice.
Yeah, and I have to say, sharing my cards and the energy really flows exactly with Colleen's. And it didn't matter what deck I was pulling from, it's the same message. Crafting your soul, soul craft, the soul. These are two different decks. Those were the first cards selected. It is all about you, being a part of your and feeling your soul presence and coming from your soul, going inside, meditating, and no matter what your mirror is outside of you, reacting to that from your soul. So this is a very big step of aligning yourself to your, all that is divine source. Because as Colleen said, many gifts that you have are blooming and you will be using these. Change is coming. See the transformational butterflies and all this energy, and deeper insights are at hand. This is all about your expansion and that greater. So they want you to be connected to your soul at the deepest level. And you're going to be doing great things with your beautiful gifts. And this is what this is pointing to. Didn't matter what deck I was pulling from, two different decks. No, it was the same message. So it matches Colleen's, and congratulations, Sherry, on your quest.
Nice. Thank you. All right. Brateau is here, and then Lisa, and then Beth Aspasia Rising, Sarah Kespert, and then Sonia. So would you like to go first, Allison?
Sure. Is it Bratu?
I think so.
I believe so. So funny. I threw on this twice because I wanted to. And I got pretty much the same exact thing. I rarely do two throws, but sometimes I have a reason and I just do, and I listen to it, and I got almost the exact same cards. Anyways, lots and lots of water here, which I think is kind of funny because it's overseas. I was ready to say, oh, is this Navy? But then it's overseas. So anyways, But anyways, yeah, I think I think your chances are good. It's gonna go really well. Make sure you're very well prepared, which I'm sure you would be, but just make sure that you're very well prepared. I think it's gonna go quite well. And I think you're going to I think it's going to go really good. Are you going to get it? I don't know, but this looks very promising. I would say there's a good chance that you will. Just make sure that you are, you know, you do everything you have to do to be prepared, and it's going to go quite well.
Okay, so here's I'm going to give the shadow version of this, the darker side.
Okay.
Because what I have is I have the 3 of Swords. You have to be careful about how you're thinking about this.
Yes.
Because all of your worst enemy or your worst fears could come true. Because it's important for you to do some centering and to shut other parts of your brain down that are taking you away from it. Because I got the 9 of Swords. I'm wondering if you're overthinking this. So,
yeah.
And so make sure you get a good night's sleep ahead of time. Be careful how you're thinking of things. And because then I got synchronicity. And the wonderful thing about this is I actually think it's going to be a very curious interview, because when this shows up, it feels, especially with an interview, it feels like they may be talking to you about 2 different positions, two different opportunities that could present themselves. You need to be open to that and be willing to stand your ground with the 7 of Wands. Stand your ground, yet know what it is that you truly want and how you want to feel. Okay, I intend to approach it as a diplomat. That's the perfect way to approach it. So
I'm going to say one more thing about the first pull that I had, and then I pulled on it again.
Yeah.
So I had the 6 of Swords fly out at the beginning, right? And so there was a couple different ways that I could go with that. So, but I was feeling that it was like, you need to get away from all the thinking and the thoughts and whatever. And I wouldn't always read it that way, but I did get that. But the current spread that I pulled for you at the bottom of the deck, I have the 9 of Swords here. And I always look at the bottom of the deck. And the Knight of Swords. So I do think that you need to go towards this, like Gerald said, I had the 8 of Pentacles, getting the good sleep, being prepared, not being over anxious, not putting too much into it is all part of being prepared.
Yeah.
Right? Being in the right headspace and all of that for an interview. And then I do have the 9 of Coins. I think it can go beautifully. And I do think that you could be strongly considered if you approach it with a level head and you're confident and ready and not worried and da 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 da. And then I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah. So if I get it, great. If not, next. It's a very healthy approach to it. And I always like to say, the last interview was preparation for this interview.
Right.
So very, very important. Okay. We have, Allison, you and I have question. Energy around getting a car. Should I? New, used, cha-ching, so that's for Beth.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. And Lisa Niedermeyer is up. Do my spirit guides have any messages for me? So
I just said, yeah, they do. Give me a second here. Yeah.
You want to go, Val?
I can go. I just had Archangel Michael come in. It's funny. I had already pulled all the cards, and he's coming in, surrounding you with tremendous love, and he must be one of your angels who stand with you. I feel like that, but I don't have time to listen to him. But I feel this golden light around you and his love just embracing you in this golden glow. And the card that I pulled for you is align. Align yourself. And the next card was connect to eternity within. So it says, let yourself be held by love. So it made sense with Archangel Michael coming in. You do not have to go it alone. Reach out for support whenever you need it. This is another brilliant message. So what I got next is the population. And I feel strongly after pulling the divine law that this is about you learning and teaching the divine laws of the universe to people around the world. So this is about you understanding it, absorbing it, and putting it into practice, and then teaching it. And they're asking you to visualize yourself as this world teacher, because they're showing that this is the great future you have ahead, reaching the population of the world and shifting them with your very brilliant channeling. So thank you for that.
Wow, very exciting. Yeah, one of the cards that I pulled is from I love this deck. It's Kyle Gray's The Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. I've had it feel like I've had it forever, and I just always go back to it. But the card that I got here is Hope, and this is, I don't know if this is supposed to be an angel or an ascended master. It doesn't really matter. The message of the card is that your spirit guides, angels, all the beings around you are just so excited for your development, that you're really connecting now. You're really understanding what the whole game plan is all about, and you're ready to just take the step out on your path and go for it, really. Now, I pulled from a different deck, and we got some interesting things. So here's some things to think about as you're going on your path. The first one is the Wind Fairy. So this is using the powers of the wind, of the air, and really kind of analyzing what's going on for you in the mundane world, not just the spiritual world, but the mundane world, because there are some things there that you might want to be cognizant of the way that you communicate, and make sure that you say what you really mean. Don't overextend by saying, oh yeah, I'd love to help you, or just say, if you need help with that on Saturday, I could help, rather than I'm giving you an open invitation to dump all of your chores on me. Sorry, but that's you got to put up a boundary, really. And here's the thing, when people really open up to all of this stuff, there are some fallacies that people fall into, like, oh, I'm a spiritual being, so I would just do everything for everybody, and it's all about love. No, you're in a meat suit. You're on the earth. You're physical. You have to still put a roof over your own head and take care of your own vehicle, your own meat suit. You can't just give it all away for everybody else. But anyway, I'm digressing. So then the next card that we get is the Owl for you. So this is very interesting, the owl, because owls can see at night. So this is an animal that can sort of pierce through the darkness and get to the truth. Exciting, right? Starting to sound more like your spiritual journey, isn't it? So the owl also is able to capture a lot of knowledge and use that knowledge to turn it around and use it to help other people. So owls are really interesting animal. It might even be your totem animal. But we also have the cow. And the cow is saying, all your needs will be met. I will nourish you. I will make sure that you are whole and taken care of. So this is another thing with, spirituality that people seem to forget, is that when you trust, when you surrender to the universe, your needs are met. They are miraculously met. You get what you need. You get your car, you get your house, you get a lot of stuff. You get a comfort, you get love, you get companionship and friendship and just beautiful things around you, because you are sending out beautiful vibes. So really exciting. Hope is super excited. She and I are over here like a little cheering section going, go, Lisa, go, Lisa, because you're really getting all this stuff. And, you know, don't worry about it. It's good. It's going to be good.
Nice.
That's great.
Very nice. And I love this from Beth. Colleen, so humbling to think we're just all in meat suits trying to pay rent.
It's true. It's true.
It
We
really
are.
is. And I love you saying, we can run around and be in the spiritual mindset, but you know what? We still got to pay the rent, and we still got to go out and get groceries for the family and all that
That's
stuff.
right.
So,
right.
you
So
can't, you only have so much time in a day. Don't give it all away to every single person,
Yeah.
because you got to make your boundaries.
And,
Yeah.
and you got to take time to meditate. That's so important.
You got to have the me time.
You can't do that if you run into the store for all your neighbors, So
I'm sorry. I had a reaction to this idea of meditation, and Gerald has difficulty meditating. Are you surprised?
Well, you could take my class for free.
but there's
You
many
go,
ways.
oh, Val, it didn't work.
There are many ways to meditate.
He'd have to get off being on lives all day long.
Ooh,
Ooh,
snap.
Many ways to meditate.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Lisa. So we have Beth, and then do the two of you want to do Sonia J?
Me and Val?
You and Val want to do Sonia K, and then
Sure.
okay, because then Allison and I will do Sarah. But by the way, Sonia J is one of the best chatters because she trounced the troll that was in
yes, thank you,
Val's
Sonia
channel.
J. Yes, I saw that. Thank you so much. Tarot Destroyer's been making the rounds.
Oh,
Something like that. Anyhow.
Thank you for that.
All right. Would you like to start first, Allison?
Sure. And then really quickly, you said we're going to do Sarah. Does she have a question, or it's just a general?
Sarah's question is, what messages do my guides have for me?
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
So Aspasia Rising, should you get a car or not? That's up to you. New, used, all of that sort of thing. I just looked at the energy around you getting a new car. You absolutely can get a new car if that's what you're wanting. You know whether or not you can financially afford it, all of that kind of thing. Is your car falling apart? Whatever the actual situation is. But take somebody with you. Make sure you have somebody with you that you trust. Know exactly. Compile a list is what I would say of what you want the car to be in terms of a lot of different things, whatever that means for your specifics, and then you can make this happen. Just have somebody with you. Don't make sure that you aren't talked into something that isn't what you want, which is probably obvious, but I have to say all the things, and it's all here in the cards. So can you? Yes, of course. Yes. But just and it's at the bottom of the deck as well. Have somebody with you. If you don't know about either the finances or financing or vehicles themselves or whatever it is, there's something here where this needs to be a group effort. Know what it is that you want, and it'll have a lovely outcome. And stand your ground, just so I'm feeling new used, meaning new to you but used. I wasn't gonna say it, but when I was shuffling, that's what I got. So for whatever that's worth. So that's what I got.
So Beth did say, I do a lot of research. Thank you, Allison. I'm going to talk with a financial advisor first. And so Beth, I got an interesting thing. Hang on, there's I'm trouncing this troll. So this one's on Colleen's channel. So, and pardon me. So it took a second for it to show up, but And one more. Ah. Okay. Oh, okay. So what I have is I got the problem that you need to solve, Beth, is do not let it remove all of your savings account. I have the tower, so it's an important thing for you to be aware that, you know, it makes me very happy that you are talking to a financial advisor. That makes so much sense. So solve this problem. Make sure you still have a good savings. King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. I know your car is dying slowly, you said. No, you can start putting energy out there to get a new car. It's going to take a little bit of time. Allow that to build. And create an environment of where you are actually saving. You have the right savings and the right spending. So this is all about money and making sure that it is truly balanced. Don't do something from an emotional standpoint. This is the avoid getting really emotional about it. Avoid thinking that, oh, it's going to make you happy, and that's not, going to do that. So so overall, I think you've got a lot of energy around all of this, and I love it. I have 2 pentacles, 2 wands. So part of it is you're going to manifest it when you need it. So I hope that makes some sense and gives you some help. So, and okay, and my apologies about the weirdness with the troll. So, Colleen, did you find it? You're muted. Okay. All right. So, Allison, this is Sarah and Kispert. Can you and I go first? Okay.
Yep.
Allison and I will do Sarah first, and then Sonia J will be Colleen and Val. So
I can go if you want me to.
Go for it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So Sarah, it looks like there's something here that you can absolutely take action towards, and I think you might have already started doing that. The energy around this is actually a really nice message. The energy around you is really quite lovely. You are trying to balance out something, and you're going to, whatever that is. This could be something in your work life, your personal life, your money, I have no idea. I'm not going to get a bunch of clarifiers, but you have already started dealing with this. If you haven't, you are about to. Knight of Swords. But yeah, I have this beautiful, I hate to do I have to cover anything up on this channel? I don't, right?
No.
Look at this lovely Empress card. I mean, her whole bosom is showing, but I love, love, love this Empress card. It's so beautiful. But this is the energy that you have right here. And you're going to be able to balance out whatever this is. And then you're going to come into this 9 of Pentacles energy, which is just lovely. This is a beautiful card too. This deck is gorgeous. Anybody is interested, this is the Fyodor F-Y, Fyodor, O-D-O-R, Pavlov deck. The message is, whatever this thing is that you're trying to finagle and make it all just be very calm and lovely, you will. And everything's going to be just fine. And whatever your plans are, just keep doing whatever that is. That's what I got.
Yeah. And Sarah, I have 3 really beautiful cards. I have the Chariot, which is a card about determination. It is about you being able to keep the reins going so that the horses will go where you want them to go. I also add that the Chariot is a card of you getting messages in your sleep. You're getting downloads, you're getting messages in your sleep. And so for the Chariot, pay attention to your dreams, Sarah. This is a very helpful thing. I'm also have the 3 of Hearts, or the 3 of Cups. This is the card of celebration. Sarah, your guides want you to enjoy things. They want you to have a good laugh. They are encouraging you to go out and spend time with people who lift you up and you lift up, and it's a mutually beneficial thing. Do that. Watch a good movie together. Go watch a horror movie if that's what you like, and then go eat pizza afterwards. You know, Allison's like, oh no, don't watch a horror movie.
Anything but horror.
Okay, watch a rom-com then. How's that? And then Sarah, what I also have for you is I have the Two of Pentacles, which is the card. It's about change. It's also about you being able to balance that change, because it's small
Got
things.
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of those things that it's like, you can do this. Don't get yourself too riled up. Your guides are saying, girl, you have got the know-it-all and the intelligence to do this. Don't spiral out. And yeah, and I would also say, I would also encourage you to pay attention to what you're eating. Make sure that you are doing something that is actually going to be helpful. So, oh, the troll's back. So I got to find the channel. So it's on Next Level Channeling.
Oh, I'll have to go
Yep. Okay. It's
get
Moses.
over into
It's
that.
Moses. So,
Yeah.
all right. So thank you, Sarah. And Sarah did say something in chat, I believe. Thank you. I am newly married and balancing career and new life. Congratulations.
That's why you came up as the Empress. I love that. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So,
I don't have a troll there.
okay.
That's weird.
Well, then I will let you
Oh, okay. No, I deleted all mine.
and nope. It's Moses.
And he's on somebody else's channel?
He's on Next Level Channeling.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm reporting.
Oh, let's
Yeah,
see.
I reported him too.
So, okay. If you two want to go ahead and go,
Moses, yuck. Okay.
yeah, for the amazing Sonia J.
Okay. So you want me to go ahead and go, Val?
Yeah, please,
Okay,
because I'm
so-
deleting.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
So when I tuned in to Elizabeth, I got like this hummingbird energy. She was so excited to be giving you a message. And it was just like, oh, honey, 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 honey. Oh, I love you. 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 There was just so much. It was just overflowing. It's kind of like opening up my heart chakra a little too much. So I have to watch myself here. She says, I'm so proud of you. I'm with you all the time. It's so beautiful here. I'm so happy. There's no pain for me, no suffering. And please listen and look for my messages. Now, she said all this in kind of hummingbird speak. Everything was, blah, 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 it was just great. It was so effusive and beautiful. And there's a beautiful word, ebullient. It was ebullient. It was wonderful. Also, there was a lot of energy of just like fluffy clouds, happiness, like just really, really happy. And she also said, I'm always here, honey. I love you, and you will hear me soon. And then then I dealt with the troll, and then I then I pulled an oracle card for you, and it's really interesting. It's perception. So this means that you can spend some time really thinking about your perspective on how you see things in life. How are you perceiving things? Are you seeing them through the lens of maybe your mom? I mean, she was a pretty important person in your life, so it wouldn't be surprising if you saw it through her lens. Are you seeing it through your own lens, or perhaps another person in your life who was very, very important? Just be aware that as you go along your spiritual journey, more and more and more and more, you need to see things through your own lens. You need to be able to discern what that is and to discern when information is coming to you, to discern, is this for me to help me? Is this to persuade me? Is this to manipulate me? What do I do with this information and why is it being sent to me? And what do I do with it? So, all of those things, the perception of how you see things, but also the discernment about what you see and how important that can be or not to your development. But your mom is all like, so that was great. It was really, really nice.
I love it. I love it. All
That's
right.
nice.
So
what I've got for you, Sonia, what came in immediately is your mom stood before me in a lovely spring dress, just beautiful colors. And I could smell the scent of lilac, rose, and gardenia. But I wanted to say the flowers look like camellias, but I know they don't have a scent. So it's got to be like gardenia. And this beautiful, beautiful, it's almost like night jasmine, that smell. It's just pungent, but warm, balmy evening. This is the feeling I got from her. And she was carrying a book. And this book opened up by itself. And out of the book came sparkly golden light.
ooh.
And it felt, and I'm getting the chills, it was divine wisdom. So this is either she's foretelling something for you, or she knows that you are bringing forward divine wisdom, something like that. And so then she said, tell her I believe in her and that I am cheering her on. And then later, because I had a lot of time, she said, don't give your power away. And that coincided with what Colleen was saying. This is an important thing, to be in your own power. Don't listen to other people's opinions or ideas. You are your own unique human being, really spiritual being, projecting down into this meat suit. So be authentic to your own heart, to your own self, because there are amazing divine gifts coming from you. What I pulled is the Lovers. And really that is about your path, needing to choose a path, the path you are going to walk. And this is about, you do have prosperity. There is no doubt about it, and everything. And looking at your beautiful vista, as you're choosing your path, deciding how, where am I going to go with all of it? And what am I going to do? It is about using your gifts for humanity and bringing that forward. And that's what your mom, with this beautiful gift, said. And she said, I will support you in everything you do to grow your light and your gifts. You will do so much for the world, and I am proud of you. These were her final words, but it is all about you and everything that you are growing and evolving, and she loves it. And you might feel her, patting your head, or different, maybe her brushing your arm. Wherever you're at, she is sending you tremendous love. And you might smell the scents that I named off, because it was just glorious. And I never smell scents, but I did that time. So,
Wow. That's cool.
That is cool.
That's cool.
yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so we have about 8 more questions, and we have been on an hour. Do each of you have time?
Yeah.
And what I thought we would do is we'll do one person per question in that sense. So, Maria is receiving abundance. Colleen, can you do that one?
Sure.
Abby, Mia, what is the future of cross-sex hormone therapy? Is it totally safe, long-term disability? I'm going to pass on that one for right now. Jennifer GR, Allison, this is for you. Will my mood shift soon? Been in such a funk.
Okay.
And I am going to, Val, I'm going to give you Devaria, D.
Mhm.
So, and I'm going to take Book Bewitched. So, all right. So Maria is receiving abundance.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
And thank you all for watching, and you're watching the playback. I appreciate it. And thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for leaving a comment. So I do appreciate it. So, and thank you, Heather. See ya, Heather. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So for the week, you're going to have to deal with some sort of authority or governmental agency or something in the beginning of the week, and it's going to go smoothly. And you're going to be anticipating that it's not going to go smoothly because we've been in this energy of Mercury retrograde where everything gets kind of jammed up and screwed up. But, we only have 3 more days of that ends, this week. So, that's going to be over, but it is going to go smoothly. And from there, you're going to have a period of real busyness, and you're going to have more interactions with people, maybe not in the government, but people who are in some kind of authority situation. So twice in this week, you're going to be dealing with authorities and having to, I don't know, cross the T's and dot the I's for some reason. And then the final card, though, I got was kind of a sad card. It's the Five of Pentacles. So I threw a few clarifiers on that. And there's somebody who's going to be challenging you. There is a disappointment there for you, wanting to achieve something or do something with someone that's just not going to quite go your way. And this may cause a rift in a relationship. So you might decide that I just don't want to be friends with that person anymore, or you might decide you just didn't like the way they treated you or something. And it's not like you're not coming to blows with anybody, but it's just like time for you to move on in that relationship. And this final event just kind of tells you that, yeah, you know what? I've taken too much guff from that person. I'm really gonna let that go. So some mundane things that are going to seem a little more important in hindsight, because you did have 3 major arcana in this reading, and then a kind of a shedding of something or a letting go of something towards the end of the week. So that's what I got for you.
Okay. The other troll is back. Colleen, look at your channel to see it's Solomon.
Okay.
Not Colleen, sorry, Val.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already on it.
I just want to add something because you asked about enhancing my energy, develop powers, health, releasing. That's a lot of stuff for just a little reading here. But I'm just going to tell you that everybody's energy is going to be kind of getting back in balance once Mercury goes retrograde. And we have had a lot of energy sucking us dry from between the eclipse and the conjunction and all of that stuff. There's been a lot of very intense energy going on. As far as developing your powers, well, you know how to do that. Meditate. You know that you need to meditate. You need to just go within, ask your guides for assistance, do what they suggest that you do. Don't just pretend like they didn't say anything. Yeah, they did. You saw the clock go to 22:20 or 12:12 or whatever it is. You saw the license plate that was 111. You seeing all these things. You saw the birds fly a certain way. You saw, 2 feathers making a V in front of you, pointing you in the right direction. I mean, you saw all of these things. So just pay attention. Okay. And so your health, again, meditation is really good for your health. So start there and releasing that you are going to have a release on a very mundane level this week. And then maybe once you release that, maybe then in the next new moon, say the beginning of May, would be a good time to go within, do a little introspection, and see where else you can do some releasing or some shadow work. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to throw that out there.
No, that's great. That's great. And
My goodness.
so we've got Allison up, and we have Devaria, and then Book Bewitched, and then we will check in. So there you go, Allison. Will my mood shift soon? Been in such a funk.
I do think it's going to. Jennifer, GR. Okay. I wrote that down a little bit differently, but that's okay. I always write down the person's name to help connect with them. But yes, it is going to. I don't know what your chart is. You could be very impacted by the whole Mercury retrograde, which a lot of us are, but some more than others, right? Depending on your chart. But yeah, you are. Looks like maybe you've been, you said you've been in a funk, but it looks like maybe you've been arguing with somebody as well. I don't know if you have or not, but I could definitely interpret some of this that way. But yes, yep, it's going to pass. Your overall energy is a fool. So yeah, you will. You'll move out of this. And then I got a clarifier on it. I have strength. But yeah, there's something here that you've been trying. I'm so tired of saying balance and juggle out with the Two of Pentacles. I really need to come up with new wording for the Two of Pentacles. And this could be you. This could be another person. This Emperor energy. But there is a lot of communication here, a lot of talking back and forth. And I do see the conflict, and I see you holding your ground on something here. You said you've been in a funk. So, but I'm seeing conflict type, arguing type energy, but that could just be within you. Doesn't mean it's with another person. But your question is, are you going to get out of it? You are. Just, yes, it's going to wrap up. So, I'm just going to leave it at that. So the answer is yeah. You're not going to be this way.
Yeah.
So,
also mentioned my oldest teenage son.
All right. And I don't know, he might be an Aries or a Leo, possibly. Could be a earth sign too, or any sign. But good luck.
Okay. Thank you. Val, are you ready for Devaria? Or
I am.
All right.
So,
and then I have Book Bewitched.
Okay. So Devaria, it looks like you have no problem attracting a new love. That is a given, and I can take you through the journey, but I'm going to step back here at the beginning and tell you something, that as you are looking at bringing something forward now, you have to shift how you are looking at everything. You're needing to go and surrender to what will come before you. And in order to get into the space to bring that one lovely, wonderful love that you're asking for, you have to get clear with yourself. And so this is about going within, letting go, releasing all resentments or anything that we hold. And God knows we got them to past people from love relationships. You just do. Multiple layers. So you've got to do that work of forgiving them and forgiving yourself for everything, even though you don't really have to. It's a 3D concept, but you have to do that in order to let your heart open up again and feel that wholeness. Loving yourself is your foundation for allowing in this kind of supreme, beautiful love you're talking about. When you are in that state of wholeness and in that love, you will bring forward that level of love from others. So this is your journey. I have the Fool starting out, which is beautiful, on a new journey. What is next is great optimism and wonderful opportunities coming your way next to the Lovers. You're definitely going to have people in front of you. Then I have prosperity. Yeah, it's going to look great. You're going along. You're nostalgic. Everything's wonderful. But you've placed them in a position of power, looking for someone to guide your life. But no, let's take, because I'm going to tell you, the next card is heartbreak. These cards tell me that you have to allow, or you need to allow yourself that power, standing in your own power, in your own strength. Don't give your power away to someone else. They don't want that responsibility and they're not looking for it. It makes you feel weaker. But the truth is you're a powerful being. So stand in your power. That's so attractive. People love that energy of a very powerful and strong woman. They really enjoy someone who can be their equal and their equal partner in everything. So this is what I'm just, before getting to here, I wanted to make that foundation for you. Surrender yourself to your soul self and love yourself. This is your charisma. This is your exciting energy. And who is going to come when you get to that point? Some beautiful male presence that can be an equal partner to you. You'll have plenty of choices, lots of expansion. So surrender early, love yourself now. You don't have to go through the heartbreak portion of the journey because you can make the choice now. So I'm sorry if that sounded all convoluted. I hope you understood what I was saying. You definitely have love opportunities coming, but when you align yourself and love yourself in the way that I'm talking about, you will bring in love energy that matches that vibration. It's resonance. Thank you. I wish you a good luck.
She said, thank you. I get it. Thank you.
Okay.
Cool. Book Bewitched is going to be our last specific one. Would the rest of you be willing to pull a general collective message from spirit guides?
Yeah.
Okay. So book. And I apologize for not getting in everybody, but so book. I am to move across country Monday. I have a glitch with MD now, and it has the possibility of effing it all up. Can you check if I'm supposed to do this still? I got a more yes than no. And what is an important thing is you need to make sure that you are taking very specific action to be able to work on getting the justice that is appropriate for this situation. This is so I think you need to stick to your guns. You need to be very clear, and with the Knight of Swords, one of the things that you've got to be careful of is going off on the deep end and just going on a rant just to go on a rant. Pause a bit, use some maturity around it so that you can decide, okay, what are we slicing? What are we doing? What are we not doing? Because this is an adventure card. It's a journey card. Avoid standing too firm in something that isn't really it. What's that? Hey, don't die on that hill. You know, it's not a hill you're going to die on. So it's not a hill you're going to unalive yourself on, because the whole, you know, you've been thinking about this for a while. And again, for entertainment purposes only. But you do need to figure out there's somebody who is actually really actively trying to mess it up. This is the Page of Wands paired with the Devil. There's this sort of, you sure you want to do that? Ooh, let's try this. So that's what I have for you. And thank you. So, woo, okay. So we got general messages for everybody. Thank you. And what do we have? Amazing guests who everybody has liked and subscribed to your channels. Go ahead, Allison.
Thank you. So I don't necessarily think this would be for everybody, but the general message that I got is there is something here. Always me, got to have the message that's not all, but there's something here that maybe once held value, or you thought that it held value, or maybe you saw it through rosy colored glasses, that sort of thing. And maybe it was at one time, but you need to see something clearly. there is a solution to whatever this is, but you're just not wanting to see it. But regardless, it needs to come to an end, whatever this thing is for those of us. And I can apply this to something in my life too. The overall is so that you can come into temperance, right? So you can balance out whatever. There's something here that used to be whatever it was. There is a solution, but I think maybe you're not thrilled about it. Regardless, it needs to be put to bed, whatever it is. Death. It needs to be done, and it's so that you can have whatever it is. Whatever it is. It's being put off to just. It's preventing. Temperance is about balance and just everything being, smooth waters. This thing that's not being dealt with is preventing that. So, could be a person, possibly. Or for some of you, it's more of a mindset, I would say. King of Coins is here. But the clarifier on that is the sun, and which is about seeing this. You need to see this. And then you got the 4 cups here, which is about not wanting to see the solution, not interested in whatever the thing is, don't want to do that. Yeah, but that's what I got.
Thank you. Who would like to go next?
I will.
All right.
So I just pulled one oracle card, and I think it's a really good thing for people to hear. I pulled a card for Kali Ma. So if you know anything about Kali, she's not a real easy goddess to deal with. But one thing that she does do is help you face your fears. And that's what this card is really about. And then when you face your fears, you can unlock or uncover a lot of your spiritual gifts, and you can get in touch with them. A lot of time, fear is holding you back from being all that you are. So this is Kali Ma. This is her. They're actually making her look really beautiful. She's usually not depicted this way. She's usually depicted in a much more frightening way. But it is a way for you to let things go, because as you face your fears, you can let your fears go. Aww. Aww.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. So that's what I have.
Cool. And Colleen, you've also got Solomon's back on your channel.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay.
Val, you are muted.
I was shuffling my cards so loud. I pulled the sun, and in this particular deck, the sun is about you kind of connecting with that great central sun and sending it divine love, because this is the sun reaching out to you, giving you all the beautiful wisdom, light, and love that it does. And so you in turn write love letters to the sun, connect with the sun. It's almost like saying, thank you, beautiful sun, for all the energy that you give us every day, and all the divine wisdom and everything, all the light. So there is a lot more going on here than just saying that. And there are a lot of Egyptian gods that coincide with honoring the sun. Ra is one. So there, you can look that up. But this is about our divine power and a component thereof. So do that. Think of the sun in your prayers and say thank you and gratitude to the sun, just as you would the moon, the sister moon, or anything else in the world. It is here for our benefit, and Mother Earth as well. Remember them all in your prayers. And that's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
I love it.
Very nice.
And okay, so I got the 10 of Pentacles, which is
Nice.
This is a great card. It's the card of connection, ancestral support. It's the card of protection. So as you were looking for your messages from your guides, they are there. They are helping you. They are protecting you. They're supporting you. They want nothing more than for you to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that.
It's nice.
Very nice.
All right. And thank you for that update, Lorraine R. So, all right. And which puppy was that?
Oh, that's Scout.
Scout. Aw. So, all right, everybody, thank you very much. My apologies if we did not get to your question. And thanks for sticking with us. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Allison. I look forward to seeing all of you next Monday for a special edition of Caffeinated and Unfiltered.
And thank you, Gerald, for being a great host.
Yes.
By the way.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank you. And everyone, have an amazing rest of your day, and go hydrate yourself. That's important. So, thank you. The cool chrome, the cool chrome, the cool chrome.
We're going to have to start putting our channels on subscribers only.